Alright, let's see. Is it immediately gonna perish? I'm still getting an error saying low keyframe count.
Oh, it...
Is it really choppy?
I don't see any... Yeah, it's a bit choppy.
Let me see. Output. What's a good bit rate? Oh, keyframe interval.
Don't ask me.
What? I don't even understand what this keyframe interval thing is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard those words before.
I've got it set to automatic right now. I am only running 2500 kilobit. That might be part of my problem.
25 kilobit?
2500 kilobit.
Oh, okay. That's... What is that? 2.5 megabit? I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be 2.5.
Weird that they don't just simplify it to 2.5.
Because everything's measured in kilobits, that's why.
Oh, of course.
Okay, if I up it to 5,000 kilobit. Do I mess with the keyframe interval? I don't know, we'll just set it. It says...
Just set it at whatever it recommends, I guess.
It says 4 seconds or less, so I'm just going to set it at 2.
Ooh, these parts are looking nice.
Okay, apply that. Stream immediately dies. Oh, well that's why I had it set at 2500. So, because YouTube recommends 2500. Output.
So you really... Wow, these are really good.
The audio
you only need 2.5 megabit per second to stream? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Please use keyframe frequency. Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself so that this isn't awful.
Note that ingestion errors can... Yeah, it's definitely choppy. Just looking at the printer.
I mean, I've seen worse, but
true.
Still. My Minecraft videos back in the... I was on a 2-core laptop with 4 gigs of RAM, and I was trying to run OBS on it. Yeah, it didn't like that.
Wow, yeah. Well, I set the keyframe rate, and YouTube's still like, hey, your keyframe rate is wrong, so I don't know.
It seems like there's not much delay in the stream. Would that give it more time to process if that's the issue?
Yeah.
If we up to the delay?
Yeah, it specifically says I can up the delay. I've got it set to low latency, but I can set it to normal. I don't know. Like, looking at where the printer's at compared to the video, it's a good 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'm just listening to, like, what I say and then see, and then see what, how long it takes to come up on the stream.
Well, what happens if I set it to main profile, which I don't even know what that is? Control rate, CBR. I don't know what these settings... It's been so long since I've streamed.
It's only been, what, 3 years?
Something like that.
It's only been like 2 for me, but my streams were like just done with a phone. Back in the days where you didn't have to have like 1,000 subscribers to do streams from your phone.
Oh, is that a thing now?
Yep. I think it's 1,000.
Well, I guess we're just gonna go with it, cause I don't know. The video stream for Blender looks okay.
I wonder if it's just the input or something for your camera.
No, it might be. It's a really old camera. Like, really, really old camera. It runs at a max of... Let me see, what is OBS running it at? I can't change the resolution mid-stream, but it's terrible. It is so grainy.
I mean, whenever it's up in the corner like that, it isn't too bad.
Oh, that was the intention. Okay. Yeah. I guess I should actually do something. I gotta find the the connector that I'm gonna get for this thing because it's annoying.
Oh yeah, work on the Cobalt.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the Cobalt first, and then I'm probably gonna work on something else. I want to get the 16-pin connector in it.
Wait, you actually have things other than the Cobalt that you work on?
Yeah. Is that rhetorical?
Yes. Oh yeah, the filament sensor, huh?
I've got the Cobalt, which is kind of the main thing on the plate right now. The filament sensor, which I would love to have because I've had so many filament like spool jams. And then I'm gonna also work on the extruder, which it's not gonna be smaller, but it should be light, and that's the intention.
Is that the one that you're designing to use with those fancy gears?
The hypoid gears.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a great idea, but it's an idea.
Why isn't it a great idea?
Because the gears have to be SLA printed and quite large. Let's see, this is a Mini Fit Junior.
I thought that they were going to be like,
Junior.
I thought that they would be metal gears.
Why would they be metal when I can just get them SLA printed?
Because metal's strong.
But this doesn't need to be strong. This is going to have a max of like 48 Newton centimeters of stress.
Oh, wow, that's like nothing.
No, like I'm basing everything off of the pulling force of a BMG, which is 48 Newton centimeters of force, which is not much.
No, it's not.
And I found that with a 5-to-1 gear ratio, you can achieve that with a NEMA 11.
That thing's so tight. Like, the shaft looks like it's a massive shaft on it.
The
but
shaft
then you
is the biggest
motor's
part.
just tiny. Yeah.
Yeah, like, it is minuscule. The motor is 28 millimeters across.
Wow.
And it's only 45 millimeters tall. And with 5-to-1, it can output as much power as a BMG.
That's pretty impressive.
That's what I thought. That's why I was like, let me see if I can design a motor or a extruder around this. Alright. I just need to find a specification for a
Oh crap! I need to load printer into my, or filament into my printer for like 5 minutes now.
Hey, mine's printing, so... Let's see, is this... That is a tiny page. I need something bigger. I don't want to just hope. I just want to, like, give me...
Mine really needs to be printing because I have so many things to print out.
Yeah, I feel that.
Filament cleaner is next.
Yeah. I'm printing out Master Spool right now.
Yep.
Pliers.
Where to put the
Oh wait, no, I don't want single row. I need dual row plug with 16 circuits.
Is it the Mini Fit?
Yeah, Mini Fit Junior.
Wow, so it's like even smaller than the regular Mini Fit.
Yeah, but it's still bigger than Microfit. Oh, hey, I can get a 3D
Oh,
model.
really?
Yes.
I thought that you wanted smaller than Microfit.
I did, but Microfit doesn't have a 16-pin plug. Oh, of course it's in a step file. Why wouldn't it be in a step file?
Well, I'm right here. Send it over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you could you convert a step file for me real quick? You know my preferred preferred format.
Yes, STL for whatever reason.
Hey, I'm just working with what
aside from the fact
I've
that
got.
Blender only opens them.
No, Blender opens a lot of stuff.
Does it not open Step?
No. Step is parametric.
Yeah, and we can't have anything parametric in Blender.
Nope, not at all. Okay, let me see. Let me see if there's...
SolidWorks really does not like that file.
Oh boy. Of course not.
Shut up. No, you stupid menu that popped up. Wow, this is a detailed design.
Well, I mean, it's a mini fit junior receptacle plug, so plug receptacle.
Oh, it's keyed. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like one of the things about Molex is they're pretty much all keyed. Okay, this is.
Do you care what it's named?
No, just name it something. I mean, you can name it My Insanity for all I care.
The file that I submitted to Sync at Send for my forks was named Adam's Front Forks again. Because I just had that many iterations, and I was just losing my mind about it. Oh, come on, please just export it.
It's just gonna struggle. It's gonna be like, nah, fam.
Please, there you go.
Oh. I do like how Discord has streamer mode on it, so it like disables the notification sound.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's super nice. Okay. File, import. Yeah, like I can do yeah, STL is like the only well, I can do OBJ.
Oh, OBJ.
Which is worse, I know, but
yeah. Man, I haven't opened an OBJ file in so long.
I don't
actually
them.
I think the last time I did, it crashed Prusa Slicer.
Hey, wow. That is a very detailed part. You weren't kidding.
Nope.
And you know what?
Cue your computer dying.
Oh, no. It actually...
Wow,
it fits.
Just barely.
I may run into some problems on the inside. I may have to make it taller.
Oh, wow.
Let me hide that part. Well, actually... Oh.
Oh, crap, I gotta send a print...
Actually...
Getting distracted.
This is gonna work really well.
Good. Because I do not like VGA connectors.
I know. It's what I could work with originally, so...
Yeah, I know.
That is a really good fit. I don't think I could have asked for a better fit in this part. Like, for real.
I wonder how cheap it would be to get them SLA printed. Would it be cheaper than just buying them?
Oh, yes.
Pre-made?
Let me look.
Yeah, and then we could have them in whatever colors we wanted. Because, you know, colorful connectors. That's needed.
Let's see. Mini fit. Oh. JR.
What was I doing?
Fits. So if I could just... Oh, yeah, you can buy... Can you buy them by themselves? This might be an AliExpress thing, because it doesn't look like I can actually just buy... Oh, wait. Minifit Junior, I can buy 30 pairs of pins for $9.
Wow, that's... Ugh.
Minifit seems to be quite expensive. But, yeah. To be fair, this can hold 13 amps of current.
Per pin?
Per pin.
Holy crap. That's just a bit better than our 3 amps right now.
Just a bit. Just a teeny little bit.
That'll give us what? 168 amps? Or 66 amps on 12 volt? Or watts? I'm having a seizure.
1, 3. And give you 156 watts.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't add something right.
But if you're on 24 volts, you can carry 312 watts.
Yep, per pin.
Per pin.
That's just stupid.
I'm willing to bet these are rated up to 600 volts, if I was to guess. That seems like most stuff.
Yeah, and I never want to touch anything that's made for 600 volt, or that is using 600 volts.
It's probably using next to no amperage, though. Like, that's the reason you use really high voltage.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, it won't hurt that much. Like, it'll hurt less than 12 volt.
Yeah, but don't you start to get like some weird arcing stuff whenever you get up into the higher voltages?
Yes, the breakdown voltage of air is only so much, and once you get above that, you just get open air arcs.
Yeah, that's the terrifying part for me.
Yeah, we don't worry about that though. We're only using 12 or 24 volts, so...
Or 48 if you're adventurous.
You know, I have thought about doing that though, like actually genuinely pondered using 48 volts and just breaking it down at the hot end.
Why do you need 48 volts for your bed slinger?
Well, no, I don't. Not on this printer, but the Cobalt is really light.
Okay, and yeah, for what it is. For a modular toolhead, it's really light, and it's built so much better than the EVA.
The funny thing is, I actually looked at Evo, like considering trying to put it on the Sidewinder, but it's not built for IDEX.
Well, it is, but it's so flimsy.
Really?
Yeah. Like, the parts are super fragile and easy to break. It's bad.
This must not be the full, like, high-resolution version, because there's no socket for the pins to sit in.
Oh.
Which means we couldn't get it SLA printed. We'd have to actually like modify the whole thing. But
well, they probably don't include that just for that reason.
Probably. I mean, they do make you like click the OK to like you're not gonna reproduce this digitally or anything like that.
Oh
so.
my gosh.
I mean, it's the whole McMaster thing all over again. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that chugged for a second. I just need to get a rough size.
Oh crap, that's way too much water.
I still also need to figure out, because this thing is just a push fit into the into a socket.
It doesn't clip on or anything?
Well, no, it's like clips, but it's not like it's not designed to be like glued or anything like that.
Oh yeah. That'll be... I mean, you could just have, like, 2 bolts clamping on it, but I'm not sure how that would be.
I'm pretty sure that would be not recommended to do.
I mean, is anything that we do recommended?
I mean, you are talking to the person that does 3D printing in Blender.
Yeah, and I'm pushing 60 amps through 22 gauge wire on this bot, so, like...
60 amps?
It should, in theory, be fine. The motor came with 28 gauge, so...
What? Okay, that's where that's gonna have to... actually, I may have to set that up a little bit higher. Because the pin... What?
The thing's only gonna run for like a couple hours in its life.
Are you talking about the motor, or...?
Well, the whole bot. Like...
Oh,
or,
which keyboard?
probably like 24 hours in its life, but...
Okay, so we do need to set it up like... Probably like that? To make sure there's enough clearance for that pin to clip in. Oh wait, no. Hey. It's like 15 mil. Yeah, it's definitely chugging a bit with Blender and Stream running.
Well, hopefully that'll be fixed soon once you get your new CPU.
Oh, that's gonna be so nice. It's so expensive though. Like the whole just CPU, motherboard, RAM is not cheap.
What GPU are you running right now?
970. Like, it's not new, but it still does like really well.
It's impressive how long those cards hold up.
Yeah. Like, this is also the reason I'm not gonna, like, get, like, a 50 series or a 60 series, because they're just not gonna last as long. Like, my 970 has gone through 3 generations, and beside the 2 problems that I've got, which is the frame buffer problem, which is just inherent in all 970s, I also managed to end up with the stuttering problem, which was only inherent on some of them.
Oh.
I forget how tiny this thing is. Oh, I do need to have it all the way up there. Don't I? Yeah, oh, okay. Alright, so how does this thing actually sit in here then? Oh, that's just the pins. Not microfit. Minifit Junior. How does this actually clip together?
I really, really want to anodize this aluminum so that it has like that rainbow titanium look.
Oh. That would be really pretty though.
I don't think that I want to play with acids.
You can heat treat it. You can do it with heat.
Oh.
It won't.
Go grab the blowtorch.
It won't look the same. Like it won't be the rainbow anodized, but you can get a color pattern to show up on it.
Well, Sen sent me one extra fork, so.
Yeah. I know it works with steel. I'd have to go back and look it up and see if it works with. You said those are titanium?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure it would work, though.
Oh, we're about to see.
No, I know. I don't know. It just needs a groove there, which I could cut out in the back. Do you have a blowtorch in your room?
I have a lighter. The blowtorch is up in the garage, and I don't feel like going to get it.
Okay. At least there's that. So all I need is to make room for the little hook. I could set it all the way down there. Oh, okay, I'm figuring this out. Oh, come on. Okay, so I do need to like set it down to there. So
yeah, I don't think that that doesn't do anything. I don't think that this is a big enough flame, and this later is almost out of fuel. So
you got to get it really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, titanium heat color chart. Yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna see. But you know, you gotta get it up to like
ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
18 volt looks really pretty.
Yeah, heat. Just search for heat anodizing titanium. Like, steel does the exact same thing. You just get it to a certain point, and how it oxidizes, it just changes the colors. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that that's the height that I need this thing to be at, which means... am I really gonna have to restart this original part? Yes. I bound everything to the VGA plug.
Oh no!
Literally everything is bound to this part.
Oh, really?
The VGA plug. So, but I can be really sneaky. I can do that. Control invert, delete everything. There you go. I can do that. I can cheese this and get it to work.
Just like be like me and get rid of all of your constraints, and then whenever someone who actually knows what they're doing looks at your CAD file, it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Here's the problem though, I kinda need to see all the other parts to figure out what I'm doing with it.
Ah.
Oh wait, I did just break something though. There we go. Okay. Ah, wait, no. There you go. That's what I can do. I can just go add a new mesh and then join it to the VGA file. And it'll solve all my problems. Right. Right. The worst way to do modeling in Blender.
Yeah, that looks like Oh, that's fun.
Let's see, I need to go ahead and just... Wait, grab that one. Then grab that part. Parent. Those two objects together. Minifit. Hide that. We're gonna go and hide the minifit too. Oh!
I'm resisting the urge to like actually sharpen these forks.
Why? Okay.
Because it would take a long time.
So now I can bring the minifit back. See, that'll fit. Oh, that screw is gonna have to change position. That one right
Oh
there.
no. This is gonna end up causing like a full redesign.
No, I don't think it will. That's the hope, at least. I'll probably just move the screw like right there or something. Like just move it over a little bit because the interface plate still like has plenty of room on the top of it.
Wow, that's a big wheel that you're printing.
It's the size of a spool.
It's
it's a spool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get rid of... Which one is it? It's probably... No, that's text. Cube, cylinder? No. Alignment key? No, that stays. Oh, yeah, don't need that. I just gotta figure out which one it is actually the thing that's in the way. That one! There we go, cylinder 22. I'm just gonna delete that. So that's no longer in the way. Now I need my cube back. We're gonna go ahead and hide this part so I can work on it. Oh, I need to hide the cube too. Oh, I've got too many objects. Oh. My stream just popped up, said no data.
Looks fine to me.
It may have actually been happy for 1 second, and then it went back to keyframe error. Okay. And we're gonna hide that one too. Oh no! Don't exit the stream. Okay, back to this. I really don't want to have to like get the full Cobalt printed in SLA, but I might just have to.
Why?
Just to like, for these really tiny details. I'm hoping I won't have to do that.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
Yeah, especially because you can't heat set inserts into resin.
I mean, threaded inserts exist, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother like design layer that I don't really want to do. Oh. To be fair though, if my my superior designing skills are correct, this shouldn't actually be all that bad.
Oh crap.
Wait, how wide is that? Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, okay. Oh. Where'd it go? There it is. So that just needs to go.
I find it absolutely hilarious that I'm shining up these titanium forks just for them to get hit and probably broken immediately in battle.
I mean, you gotta make your best appearance, though.
Yeah. The version for September is going to look really cool. I found colored carbon fiber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's purple, there's every color that you can think of, pretty much. But I'll have to make it myself. Like I'll have to do the entire layout process myself because I can only find colored carbon fiber available in the loose sheets that you use for like molding things.
Oh.
So that's going to be a whole different skill that I got to learn.
I see the conundrum. Okay, so now I can go. Ha! It did work. And now that's one part again. Yay! That's beautiful.
How much cheaper these would have been if I got them in grade 2 titanium.
Okay, so I need to get rid of... I've got a few parts to get rid of now. Okay, do I need this one? No. Don't need that one. Do I need, yep, I need that part. Cube. It's probably a cylinder of some kind. Ah, that cylinder, I don't need that one. Okay.
Oh crap, I didn't set the extruder attention.
Are you just gonna forget everything?
Still printing somehow.
I mean, Salfin's really good about doing it, you know? Right. So if I hide that...
Well, it'll pretty much print any time as long as it's actually bolted down to the printer. And not just extruding nothing while sitting on the x-axis of your printer.
I need to go back up to that part. Okay, that's better. Clip in there. Yeah, that should actually work. Just this little ledge on the inside. And then a shelf for the pins to clip into. This will probably need some refinement to actually get it to set properly though. But it should be a whole lot easier to put together.
Yeah.
Well, this is my backwards text version. Oh, did I really actually open the mirror version? Where is it? Oh. That one. I did open the mirrored version. It works both ways, though. That's the good thing. So, I think I need to edit the corners just a tiny bit. Yeah. Oh, so many parts and files. The good news is you should also be able to come back out, like if you realize that you've done something wrong. You know, because like the chance that would ever happen. I think I can delete these faces. Oh, yeah, I can go like... all the way back to there. Ooh, what am I doing? No, I don't need that. Okay. Get rid of that. No, wait. What am I doing? I need a shelf. Back to... there. Join those parts together. There.
Oh.
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah. Hey, the fork's fine. It better be a fit. If that thing's gonna be hit by another weapon, it's better be fine from a small fall.
If it's not, you need to rethink your entire strategy.
Oh, yeah. No, I probably still do, but that's just how it goes.
It's just how...
I'll probably have a completely different design in September to what I take in May.
I mean, that's the whole point of learning, isn't it?
Yeah, just because I have to spend a lot of money redesigning.
I mean, what are hobbies without spending a whole lot of money?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if Daenerys is still interested in doing doing these printed parts, or not for this, but for the extruder. I can probably get away with just.
He's been pretty busy lately, so.
True.
I mean, with his whole, releasing a game and crap.
Yeah. I mean, I did ask him a while ago, and he said he would be willing to do that. So, here's hoping he's...
Of course he would. It's income.
True. Who doesn't want
his
income?
Addiction or hobbies, as a lot of people call it.
Exactly. Hobbies? What are those? They're just money pits.
Yes. Especially every hobby that I get into. Like, why?
Because you choose really expensive hobbies.
Yeah, like I can't have a hobby like writing or something where it's a notebook and a pencil or pen. It's just like, okay, right,
that's better. I just need to do that on this side.
No, all of my hobbies are, or my main hobby is spend hundreds of hours building something and then have it go into a fight to possibly get destroyed. Causing like hundreds of dollars of damage in one fight sometimes.
Hey, that's better than hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the bright side.
I could never imagine being on BattleBots where each bot is like $25,000 for the competitive ones. And you're like, your weapon breaks or whatever, and you're $6,000 out.
Yeah, that would be a bit much. I mean...
Well, at least they have sponsors.
Yeah.
They probably get that $6,000 weapon for like half off or free.
Who knows? I don't. That's for sure.
I think I'm gonna try and get some sponsors for the next version after May. Assuming I actually do decently.
I mean, you probably can.
Seems like Send will sponsor a lot of people.
Well, they make a lot of money with it, though. I mean, you've already purchased stuff from them. There we go.
Yeah,
that should be better. Oh.
Like, each one of my weapons is $23 from them, I think.
Wow. I feel like that's not outrageously expensive, given it's titanium and AR-500.
No, like, a half-inch thick AR-500 weapon is $23 from that. It's really nice.
That's not bad.
No.
I need to reorganize. Cube, cylinder, alignment, cube, cobalt. Wait, where'd it go?
But whenever I'm gonna have to have 5 weapons.
Yeah.
To be fair, they might come out of fights with just not even a scratch on them, but...
You just get one-shotted and taking a weapon damage.
Oh no. I mean, this is the style of bot where if you don't kill them in the first few hits, it's not going to be a good fight for you.
Okay, so now... Oh, give me my part back. Hey! That did exactly what I wanted it to. See, and the nice thing is it prints like this. So all these, like, tiny little shelves and everything are going to print out really well still.
Yeah.
Nice. This might actually work. This might not be a hard thing to replace. I just have to move this screw away from here.
These are crimp connectors too, right? Not soldered?
Yes. Yeah, they're crimps.
Nice.
Yeah.
So better strain relief too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how I'm going to do strain relief for the other plug. Because... Yeah, that's the third version. Yeah, I can just move this bolt, like, over here.
Okay. All 11 forks polished up.
Yeah, that actually puts better angle offset, too. I need to add my boolean back in. Scroll. Grab cylinder 22. Perfect, just like that. Actually, it's better over here because I was running into space problems anyway. So, it's not gonna, like, you're gonna have to reprint this front cover, only because I have to move the bolt position.
Yep.
I know, there's not much I can do about it, though. I mean, all the printed parts for a Cobalt are still only like 5 hours of printing.
Oh, yeah.
But, those are the only 2 parts that change for a microfit connector.
We should probably, or minifit, we should probably just make minifit standard, like...
Minifit Junior?
Yeah, minifit Junior. Because
I wish it wasn't so expensive.
But the thing is, like, you buy a box of 10 pairs of VGA connectors. It's around the same price of minifit Junior.
True.
So if you're only doing one, the cost is the exact same.
But if you're doing 2, the cost doubles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I might see if I can't source these from somewhere else and just get them bulk and cheap, like you did for all those JSTs.
Yeah. I went out to the local hobby shop last Saturday, and the guy there has like bins and bins of XT connectors, but he said he doesn't have any JST. I was like,
oh,
well,
XH.
Yeah.
Did you tell him you would sell him some?
I did. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. He's actually... I gotta take that ESC that I might have blown up down to him to see what's wrong with it. And if it's repairable. But I don't know when I'm gonna do that because I'm away next weekend.
I just realized this post is in the way. I was sliding this thing in there. I'm just gonna have to shorten the post down and attach it on there instead. I just gotta figure out which part it is. You know, because I've just got 1,000,001 parts in here. No, is it that one? No. Cube
so
65.
even the Scotch-Brite is having no effect on that weapon.
I mean, isn't that
Stupid AR-500. No, like, I just want to get the burrs off of it. Like, should I just buy, like, a special file for this? Cleaned with an industrial deburring machine. I cannot afford that.
So if I do that, extrude that out. Oh, I may not be able to do that either. Wait. No. If I do that. Oh, nope. That's gonna interfere. Interferes with that piece. Okay, this is why. How much support does this part really actually need?
Enough to not make it flimsy.
How much is that actually, though? Like, is that enough support? Probably. I mean, if you print it in ABS, it should be fine.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the grinding wheel and the Dremel is basically the only thing that'll touch AR-500.
Why did you have to get such a good material?
I don't know. It wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't plasma cut, because plasma cutting just hardens it.
Oh, well...
Even carbide won't make a hole in this now.
Well, can't you just heat treat it and remove that?
I do not have that ability.
Oh. Why not?
I don't have a heat treating oven.
Yeah, you can do it the old-fashioned way.
What do you mean the old-fashioned way?
With a blowtorch.
Oh.
You just have to know what temperature it gets up to.
So, the competition that I compete at, so you can have a internal combustion engine, but your fuel for that engine is not included in the robot's weight.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah. So you could put like 10 pounds of fuel on that thing. It'd just be absurdly over the weight limit, just as long as you can fit it in the bot.
So
you also have to have good safety practices for it, because, you know, fuel.
Fire, yeah. So wait, you can do... I need to make sure this is actually going to work. It's this way now. Oh, no, I'm going to have to copy all the parts over. Wait, no. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Now I've got to fix this one too. Separate it, and then hide it, come back to the main one. Wait, yeah, main one. Cube, invert, delete. Oh wait, my selection got hidden too. No, I need that one. And that one. that's gonna go really close. Which one is it that I don't need? I need no, I need 19 somewhere. I don't even know what 19 is. 57. Okay, so it's 57 I don't need. Instead, I need the microfit insert. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be so tight. My part looks good though. That print. Looks like it might be really close. Alright, so which part is that? No, not 12. Wait, what is 12 doing? Oh yeah, I can delete 12. Don't need part 12. Overhang, cube, cylinder, cube, example, cube 14. It's probably cube. What? Which part is that? No, not 14. Which part is it then? Unless it's the overhang. Overhang shroud, is it? Ah, it's that part. Oh, I can't move that. Can, however, be 3 can be really sneaky. Cut this part like that. And then go back. Shorten that piece there. Ha! That gets it fixed. Okay. And there's that. Aha! Now, so if I have these two parts attached together, because they will have to be, yeah, there should be enough room to get in there. Okay. That'll probably work. Only took an hour to get it figured out. Oh, that's my reverse piece. Well, where is my hot and JST block? Ah, perfect. Nope. I need selection mode. Haha. Nice. Okie dokie. What else did I want to do on this file? I think that's like all I needed to do to it. I still don't like that that connector is so close right there. There's not much I can do about that though. Let me hide that real quick. Come back up here. Main and mirrored. Oh. Yep, okay, they both work. Huzzah. I really should clean this whole file up a little bit better. Move. Which collection is this? All this other stuff in? It's in Thin. Thin Hobbit. I'm gonna rename it Cobalt, because it is. Fan. Let me go ahead and just clean everything up. I wish Blender showed if a part is being acted upon. Oh, you're back. I wish Blender showed, like, I've got, since I do really horrible ways of modeling things, like this part, I have no idea if this part's actually doing anything. I wish it showed if it's being used as a modifying object. Like this part.
That's just sitting there.
Hmm?
That's just sitting there, huh?
Yeah. And, like, I mean, you can see how many objects I've got. Like this part. I know this one's being used. But I don't know if it's like I don't know. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I can go and clean my project up, because any parts that are using modifiers have the wrench, just showing that it's got an active modifier.
But it doesn't say what modifier is active, I'm guessing.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't specify. But like, but then again, this one, oh, there it is. It's got modifiers on it. But what is that? Why does it have a mesh for Cube 55? Or wait a second. No, that's just. What is this part? I really don't know what I'm doing. I was gonna try and clean this up a little bit, but I think it's kind of a lost cause at this point. Like X motor Rev 2, I don't even know. Like, it's being oh no, that's the carriage plate. That's not good.
Did you just delete something? Oh no, what is happening?
I just made a bunch of stuff show up. Oh, I'm in edit mode of a part. That would probably help. Okay, now I've got a whole bunch of lettering. I gotta go and a whole bunch of stuff to go and hide again. I did something stupid. Mirror duct. That part. Is there something hiding inside of this? No, it's just bad mesh. Why am I not surprised? I still think it's ingenious how I figured out how to get these built runs to work.
How did you do it?
It's running through the middle of the extrusion.
Oh yeah.
I thought
Reality's doing the same thing on the Ender series.
Nope. No, it's running because this is. It's a 30 profile or 2030. The Creality. uses 2020. They're running it on the top and the bottom. I've got these voids, these 2 voids on the inside of mine.
Okay.
I heard the printer doing something naughty, and I had to look and make sure it was okay. And it was. Now I've got to go and rename all of these parts too. Or these other 2 parts. These 2. To indicate that they're new versions. After I go and hide all these things that I decided to show. I also still need to get my my linear rails for this printer, so I can get rid of the wheels.
Yeah, you've been wanting to get this for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah. There's just too many things I need to want to get. That's the way it be, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that would eliminate, like, not that I'm having flex issues, but I think it would eliminate just a little bit more of my flexing issue.
Oh no.
I can basically...
I think I just crashed SolidWorks.
Oh no. Does SolidWorks not have a recovery?
Well, I had just saved the file, but it does have a recovery.
Ah, because I know Blender's got that, and it's really handy.
Oh yeah. Because I was trying to put a draft on the front faces of my bot, and it seems like it did not like that. I probably did something wrong, to be fair. This guy's really unlucky with his printer.
Who?
Bebro44.
Oh. What happened this time?
He has homing failed now. Because one of the end stops apparently came unplugged.
Oh, I believe that, though. He is really unlucky, though.
Holy crap. Please don't crash, please don't crash.
Okay. Anything else I need to do to this version of Cobalt before I sign this file off?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't noticed any issues, so...
That is awesome to hear, not gonna lie. I do need to rename the files, or the 2 parts. Text. Okay, so I need my text. I'm gonna find it first. Text. I need my actual text.
So I was looking it up, and it looks like my only choices for deburring that are the Dremel grinding wheel, ceramic stones, regular sharpening stones, or diamond files.
Oh my. 1.4.
All of which cost an absurd amount of money.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to delete part 1.3. Set that in there. Convert to mesh. I'm just going to grab the new part number. Text.
$65 per diamond file.
Ooh, ouch. There we go.
That's from McMaster though, so it's probably that's pretty overpriced probably.
McMaster be that way.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the lucky one to actually like try this out? I mean, I guess that should probably be me to make sure it's gonna work properly. 1.4. Delete. Duplicate. Convert. Oh, no. I just converted it to a curve. I need it to be a mesh. Convert to mesh. View. The text that's now missing. Oh, no, come on. No. I gotta hide the actual text so I can grab it.
What the heck? Dude, McMaster sells 3D printing filaments.
What? Are they any good?
There's a lot of. I'm trying to find a good one here.
Are they like McMaster branded or something else?
I do not know. Looks like it's Protopasta, their conductive PLA.
Protopasta is really expensive.
Yeah, let me see. They want $47 for 500 grams.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
That's pricey.
Static dissipative chemical resistant 3D printer filaments? Or PPS, it looks like. $150 for 5 grams.
For how many grams?
500.
$150 for 5 grams.
Yep.
Ouch.
Let's see what their PLA is. I mean, yeah, that's really expensive. Why is it so expensive? What the heck? It doesn't even say what brand these are.
Is it McMaster brand?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's McMaster brand.
I kind of doubt it. Like, there's no way that they have that many people buying filament from them that they could have their own brand.
Pivot point. 3D cursor. Okay, so now I need this part. Add a new boolean. To boolean that part and make it disappear. We're just gonna go ahead and do it the right way. Parent. Move. Cobalt, because it's not called the thin hot end anymore. Hide it. Yeah, I might have to fix that later. That might be another version fix. And then I also have to do it with the mirrored version.
Ooh, they sell transformers.
Do they sell Autobots?
I don't know what any of these fancy words mean. No, the electrical transformers. What's the highest voltage that they have? Only 600 volts. That's boring.
Boring, he says. Boring! Cube 26. That's what I just added. I love how I'm like deleting old cubes and now the new ones get renamed as the old numbers. Even though I have a cube that's like 100 and something, I just created cube 26.
Why?
Because Blender. Oh well.
Why are drills in the machining section?
Drills or drill bits?
Drills, just straight up drills.
I haven't the slightest idea. Okay. Which tool head am I gonna replace? I think I'm gonna replace my right one instead of the left one.
That would make sense since you don't use those often.
Right. That's gonna get the new hot end. The new giant hot end.
Yes.
0.8 nozzle, here I come. No, I think I'm only gonna get a 0.6 to go with it.
Although I got a 0.8.
I don't know, do I get a 0.8 or a 0.6?
I don't know. Which one are you going to use more?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it for starters. Like, I just don't know. All I know is I needed this to make it work. Because it's 75 watts minimum. And I needed 80. Or I needed like
75. Wait, is it?
The smallest one you can get is 75 watts.
Oh, but I'm doing 12 volts, so the smallest I can get is 50.
Oh, lucky you. What happens if you run a 12 volt heater at 24 volts?
Heat up 2 times faster? Or heat up half as fast?
Well,
I don't know. I'm not very good at
there's
this.
a way to figure it out. Let's see.
Flexible rectangular diamond files.
Ohm's law calculator. So I need I know what the power is. If the power is 50 watts, the voltage is 12 volts. It's 2.8 ohms. So if I delete that and that, and if I put in 24 volts, oh good lord,
What?
it would suck back about 8.5 amps. 200 watts.
Oh no.
Hey, this new connector can hold that though. 8.3 amps. It can hold
Well,
13.
can your board hold that?
CDY2 should be able to actually hold that. It should be rated for like 20 amps per MOSFET.
Nice.
Like, it's actually really well built. But I'd have to look it back up. The Fly CDY.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
fume extractors.
the original CDY is actually compatible with Marlin.
I mean, the CDY2 is also, I thought.
Is it?
Most boards are compatible with Marlin. It might just be a pain.
Oh yeah, I don't want to even attempt to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
not buying one of these extractors.
Huh?
So I'm not buying one of these fume extractors, starting at $1,100.
Ooh. Let's see. The CDY2 uses KF235-3 MOSFETs. No, not that. Oh, no, it's right there. Doesn't give me a part number though. It's just MOS3.
Jeez.
No, that's the connector. Okay.
Ooh,
Connectors.
turntables.
Why does it give the fan MOSFETs but not the heater MOSFETs? That's weird.
I don't know. I mean, if you asked them, they would probably tell you.
But the fan MOSFETs are like obscenely overbuilt or overspec'd.
Yeah.
Is it AO or AQ? A. Oh, I think I did AQ. Oop, yeah, I did AQ. I need AO. Oh, the Q just looked too similar. Advanced Trench MOSFET Tech. Let's see. Rated up to 30 volts at 5 amps. Continuous drain. At 70C.
For the heater watt?
No, that's for the fan MOSFETs.
Oh wow. Okay.
They're rated for 4.9 amps continuous draw at 70C, up to 30 volts.
That's pretty good.
Rated for 5.8 at 25C. That's impressive.
Dude, they make carbon fiber wire.
What?
Why is this a thing?
Fiber wire. That
150 feet for $217.
Wow.
Why?
That is a good question. Here's the other good question.
24,000 filaments.
Okay, I'm going to create a new project. And we're gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing with a hypoid extruder.
Oh, great.
I'm just gonna like play around with some stuff, okay? Don't get on me too much. I think I already have some hypoid gears in here somewhere.
I'm just exploring McMaster's website because you can do this for hours.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I need.
There's so much just random stuff.
STL name, and I just need hypoid gear. Alright, import all these parts. Watch Blender struggle for a second.
That's always the most important step.
Always. there's that one. Oh.
Ooh, I want to see how accurate these forks are.
That might be kind of important.
What the heck is happening in that file?
What file?
The file that you're working in right now.
Oh, I'm aligning all the parts.
Oh.
Well, because, you know, a hypoid gear needs to be in a very specific place. So I've just got to go and manually align all the parts.
Yeah. I think the Blender reminds me of, like, when in ancient times, wherever they would make machines, but they just didn't have any measuring stuff. So it was just making everything to fit visually.
I mean...
Hey.
If it works, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but they couldn't zoom into a 1/10 of a millimeter scale, could they?
Nah.
They probably also didn't need to.
I don't think that they knew what a millimeter was.
Okay, that's how I need my two gears to be aligned. Now the fun part is I need to go back to Amazon and find that NEMA 11.
This plasma cut titanium fork is plus or minus 1 thou.
Wow.
That's just straight off of a laser cutter. Or plasma cutter, whatever.
Wow. Okay, so if I go and add a cube, and if I scale it to be...
Yeah, the holes are a bit
28.2.
undersized.
And Z is 30... We'll just say it's 32. Oh. Z is 32 millimeters. Okay, now if I add a cylinder whose length is 20 and the diameter is what? 5, I think? Yeah, so it still uses... Wow, it still uses a 5 millimeter shaft.
That looks really, really big.
It's supposed to be that big. Oh. Oh. Come on. Rotate Y 90.
Okay, what the heck was I doing before I got distracted again?
Again.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Okay, this gets scaled up to 22. Which is basically just a little bit under the side. Wow.
What?
This is the size of a NEMA 11.
That's a tiny little thing.
Yeah. And now I have to figure out how to fit it in this setup. That is going to be the fun part, because it doesn't interfere. Oh, it interferes with the... Oh no, that's what I was worried about. It interferes with the main hub. No.
Having fun there?
Huh?
Having fun there?
Oh, this thing sits exactly on the center line. Oh, that's the worst. I can't go smaller than NEMA 11 either, because they very quickly run out of torque when you drop to a NEMA 7.
That would make sense.
And also, wait. Oh, I can get it so close if I just jam it in there. Ah. Is this the shortest NEMA 11 that I can get? It's probably the most ideal one, though.
Yeah.
because it's already only got 6 Newton centimeters of torque.
So tiny.
It is so small. What's this one? This is 2.3 ounce inches. No, 1.6 Newton centimeters. This is a NEMA 8. 1.3 Newton centimeters. That is not enough power.
No, it's definitely not.
Well, wait. If I go, because I need the, if I look at the NEMA 14 pancake. No, not that one. I need the LDO one. That one. Okay, the one used in the Sherpa, which is also a 5-to-1. Oh, wait. Does this actually have enough torque? It does! So, the motor that, like, the sail fin uses...
Yeah?
...is only 1.2 Newton meters.
Wow!
This tiny NEMA 8 is more powerful. It has more torque.
That seems real sketchy.
This is a NEMA 11. Do you want to see how big a NEMA...
it would be 20.32 millimeters.
20.3. Nope, come on. So
I find it
tiny.
weird how NEMA motors are completely designed in metric, but they're named in imperial.
Wait, are they really?
Yeah, so NEMA 23 is 2.3 inches. NEMA 11 is 1.1 inches.
That is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could just scale this down to the right size. Oh, the shaft size does drop considerably. It drops down to a 3.5 millimeter shaft.
I mean, that'll probably be fine. I'm using a 1/8 inch shaft for my weapon motor in my bot.
Good lord. Alright, so it sticks out. Oh, wait.
I think Adam 2.2 might be ready.
Oh.
Will be the sixth prototype, I think.
You said 2.2?
Yeah, I have a weird naming scheme.
I mean, as long as it's better than Intel's naming scheme, I don't really care.
The ones we started that with one were testing drive system only. 2 is like getting weapon system working, and then 3 is just optimizing.
The shaft on this thing is also really short. It's only 7 millimeters off of the front.
I mean, it's not very hard to slap a new shaft in a motor.
That may be, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, you also don't have like a hydraulic press or anything to do it with.
No, but that motor is small enough.
It is so tiny.
I mean, that should give you a size scale. Yeah, because I'm gonna make this a 5 millimeter.
You know what? I don't even care if it works. That just looks really cool.
I mean, that's kind of the point that I'm going for. Is it looks really freaking awesome.
So there aren't many practical applications for this thing, huh?
Well, here's the problem. It's not gonna be more powerful than like a Sherpa or something, and it's gonna take up a bigger footprint because this gear.
Yeah, it's just cool.
But it uses an absolutely minuscule motor, being the NEMA 8, which is powerful enough.
Yeah. I wonder what the torque on the stock Creality motor is.
48. 48 Newton centimeters.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's a lot.
Wait. Is it 48? Because it's just a standard NEMA 17. Nemo 17. Ah. A standard NEMA 17 is 42 Newton centimeters of torque.
Wow.
This motor, NEMA 8, is 1.6 Newton centimeters of torque.
But it'll still work, huh?
I think? I don't know, I'm beginning to doubt now.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it should, because the NEMA 14 is 1.2 Newton meters.
So it should work.
It should. This should theoretically have more torque. 5-to-1 gear ratio should give it more torque. Like, it should. I don't know how, though. Like, I seriously actually have no idea how this is generating more torque than a NEMA 14.
Well, I don't know. It might not be. Is it from like a reputable company?
The NEMA 8 that I'm looking at is a stepper line. The NEMA,
so they probably aren't lying about the torque.
The NEMA 14 is a Fiztech, but I'm pretty sure they're pulling the same spec off of LDOs. I can go and find an LDO real quick.
Oh, no, I have it somewhere around here.
You have a spec sheet for the LDO?
Paper. Yeah. Never mind, I have the stepper online one. How did I open this box?
Here's a Moon's motor, and its spec sheet says 1 Newton meter, or 1 Newton centimeter.
Moon's motors are so weak. Like the MakerBot had those on them, and they got no torque.
I've heard people love the Moon's motors, though.
They're reliable, like they're bulletproof motors, but they just are not high power at all.
They probably underspec them intentionally, then.
Probably. Stepper Online is
for the one with the gear shaft.
No. But yeah. The same one that we use in the cell phone.
Okay. Well, LDO is quoting 1 Newton centimeter as well. So somehow this tiny NEMA, as long as you're comparing
torque, 0.09 Newton meters. Yeah, 1 centimeter, right?
Yeah. So
I should try this out on the printer.
How the heck? Like, seriously, how the heck is this actually enough power? I don't get it. Like, I just seriously do not understand how this tiny motor, a NEMA 8, has more power than a NEMA 14.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's longer or something? Is there a gear reduction in there?
No. There's no gear reduction. This is also a 1.8 degree motor. 0.2 amps.
Oh no, that's like nothing.
Yeah. And yet it has more power, more holding torque specifically, than the NEMA 14.
Wow.
I have no idea. Like, I seriously don't know. The fun part is actually going to be how to mount this stupid little thing. Look at the shaft size compared to that 5 mil. Or, I think that's an 8.
Comedically.
Huh?
It's just comedically large compared to the motor.
Like, there's no really good way to mount it sliding it down that far. And I don't really want to increase the size of the gear because this is already 4 inches tall.
Jeez.
So this would not make a small extruder.
No.
The only other thing I could do is I could shrink these down to get them smaller. But now the motor's interfering with the gear shafting.
Yeah.
Unless I put the drive gear on the other side of the big wheel. That could work.
Yeah, that could work.
Like have the BMG or the I would go with the Libra gears specifically on this one. Hey. This could work though, you know.
Yeah, it's impractical, but it could work.
Did you get my package?
No, I haven't been outside.
It says it was delivered and the flag is still up.
I don't know, baby. Oh, now the motor's interfering in everywhere. So I have to scale the gears up at least a little bit. And immediately all of the size saving goes away. Well, like it would fit there, I think. It would be so close to interfering. I'll probably have to turn the motor a little bit. And then it's now only, well, it's only 60 millimeters wide, but it's still big.
Yeah.
See, this was just me, like, having a funny thought.
And now it's happening.
Like, it's not really practical. Like, this is as big as a Greg's weight extruder.
Wow.
I mean, Greg's weight were big, remember?
Yeah. I never used one, but I've seen them.
They were, like, most Greg's weight gears were massive. Because you had to be able to print them on FDM.
Yeah. Because SLA was just, like, completely out of the question for the hobbyist, then.
At that point, yeah. I could... If I rotate this motor, put it in a funny angle, I can, like, slide it all the way in there, save some space. Yeah. Greg's weight only uses a 4-to-1 gear ratio, too.
Yeah, but it was using a big stepper motor, right?
Yeah, a full-size NEMA 17. Where you don't really need a 3-to-1. Well, this is back when 3mm was the norm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the tiny motor shaft.
I can't remember anything else that I needed to fix on this version of Atom, but I really am nervous to send it off to the printer because what if there's something I missed?
You just reprint it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean... Okay, so what size is it now? Yeah, 60 mil still. I mean, still that motor for scale. Like, if I go and add, like, a NEMA 17, just for size comparison... Let's see, NEMA 17. Just because I don't know the specs right offhand. So this needs to be 31 by... Not that really anyone is using NEMA 17s anymore.
Yeah.
Especially for extruders, but there's a NEMA 17. A full-size NEMA 17, to be fair. Like, I feel like I could make this thing smaller than a Titan, but I also feel like that's not really an achievement.
Yeah.
I feel like this
now
thing
his printer is leaking.
He probably didn't hot tighten it yesterday.
He didn't take apart the hot end, though!
He did. He had to flip the block upside down. Because he put it together wrong.
Because it came wrong.
No, because he put it together wrong.
Wait, why was the hot end a part in the first place?
Because he had to buy a replacement hot end. And it came
Didn't the replacement hot end come assembled?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
He put the block on upside down.
Yeah, that's fun.
I don't know. Should I even go for this? I feel like it's just... I don't know. It's fun and funny, but...
Is it actually worth the time?
Yeah, exactly.
And time for a render. Which is going to take a lot longer than usual because I have a lot of things open right now. Hold up! That block isn't even machined! It's a straight cast block of aluminum.
On
the Creality hot end.
where? On whose? Where?
On BB Bros.
Where was the most recent one that he posted? Oh, he's in Printer Hub. Oh.
That's just a straight up cast piece of aluminum.
Well, you think they actually, like, put time into their stuff?
I mean, I would wish.
Okay. I just came up with a really terrible idea.
Oh no. It can't be worse than the ram set on a combat robot.
That was a terrible idea.
They told me that I could totally do that as long as the nail didn't fly out.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're not using a nail. You're using a self-contained spike.
Yeah.
But no, like to fix my problem of the gear center being right where the motor is, do internal gear teeth on the inside of this hypoid gear, and then just have a secondary gear off here. It would actually make it really compact at that point too. Like its horizontal or its horizontal width would be nothing. It'd be 30 millimeters wide. It would just still be 60 millimeters tall. But it would allow you to mount the hot end like right here alongside the gear. With the BMG set being there. Because if I had what are BMGs? 8 millimeters?
I have no clue.
I think they're like 8 by 16 or something. That sounds about right.
Oh, I have an extruder right here that I can tell you. Never mind. I don't want to disassemble it right now.
It would be like that. Let's see. Does Thingiverse have any internal gears I could steal?
What material are you purchasing the master spool from?
PTG.
Okay. ESUN, I'm guessing.
Do you know me to use anything else?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I saw one the other day, but I don't remember what model it was on. Dual drive Bowden extruder. Hell no.
Down with Bowden.
Down with Bowden. Long live Bowden.
No, long live direct drive, not Bowden.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, you've got hot ends extruders this light. Why use anything else? Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I mean, unless it's a Delta, I guess.
I mean,
that's why this printer's taking so long. It's 4K. I meant to do a 1080p render, and this is a 4K render.
Wow. Alright, so let me just play with this. So, if I... This is just becoming a, let me just play with this idea. Downloads, date modified.
It's crazy to me that my CPU only gets to 45 degrees under sustained load.
Is it really that crazy?
Like, before I was getting into the 90s with the stock cooler.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
Like, sustained 100% load for 30 minutes or so, it's just 45 degrees.
So if I basically just go and do something like that... I mean, it could work. Put the BMG right there. Filament path. I'd want to switch those to herringbone gears, obviously, because they have better tooth engagement, but...
Yeah, and herringbones are just nice.
Mm-hmm.
Backlash, be gone.
Yeah, well, that's also why hypoid gears are so good, is their contact surface is massive. So they're great for torque transmission, and have very, very minimal backlash. And they also cannot be back-driven, because it's a form gear, practically. And good gear reduction for the size.
Yeah.
I feel like this is such a terrible idea to even pursue at this point.
It'll be entertaining.
It'd be something. It'd be better if I had my own resin printer to do this with. You know, so I wouldn't have to, like, pay somebody to do all the prototyping for me.
I mean, if he can't do it, I bet that Xometry has some pretty cheap prices.
Yeah.
Could probably find a discount code too.
Yeah.
Let's see how much a benchy costs to get SLA printed.
I don't know. This
Start doing some.
it would be a very interesting project, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be.
I don't know. It would basically be the fun of using a NEMA 8 stepper for an extruder.
Yeah, that's pretty much the other reason to do this, honestly.
Yeah, like
Is it actually going to save any weight over anything else?
NEMA 8 motor is absolutely minuscule in weight as well. Let's see.
Yeah, but you have like the massive frickin' gears now.
Yeah, but those would be resin printed, and resin doesn't weigh hardly
Yeah.
anything. Let's see. It doesn't say how heavy.
Do you want ABS or polycarbonate like?
I would probably go with polycarbonate.
Okay. Oh, never mind. It's expensive.
Yeah.
You know that pulley that I'm having you test out in nylon?
Mm-hmm.
It's $50 for a polycarbonate like resin.
Ouch. So the LDO NEMA 14 weighs 93 grams. The NEMA 8 weighs 60. So the motor is 30% lighter. Would that really offset that amount of plastic? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Because there would have to be a lot more stuff to hold it all together, too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's actually worth it. Like, size-wise, especially. Now, it would, however, be interesting to make, like, a sail fin that uses a NEMA 8. Because it does have a lot more power.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It's just a longer footprint.
I want to see herringbone drive gears.
Make a return.
Used in an extruder.
Huh? Used in a what?
In an extruder, because they're much less backlash. And what was the problem that Miha Designs found with extruder backlash?
It's the problem with the drive gears themselves, because you have to have a variable space between the two gears. The just straight up like cut gears don't work very well for that application.
Okay.
Because as the gears get further, the teeth don't engage fully anymore.
Ah. So would herringbones be better, or?
I think it's gonna be a problem with every design of gear that you use.
Oh.
Because as the teeth get further away, I would assume there is a good variable tooth design, but I'm not sure what it is right off the top of my head.
Okay.
Well, I think hypoid gears are not going to work, just size reasons. But
Yeah.
I think I can come up with an arrangement to work with a NEMA 8. It's just so small. Like, it is minuscule.
There we go. That's better, Ranger.
Like, I wonder if I could find like a tiny little gearbox transmission, like from Amazon or AliExpress or something.
Planetary.
I mean, at that point, it would basically be a orbiter.
Yeah. My gosh.
How do you spell planetary?
PLANETARY. Yeah, I'm using planetary gearboxes for my bots, and they're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what most people use now.
Yeah.
But that's also at much higher speeds, so I'm not sure if that's why they picked them, or just because they're more compact.
Don't know. I really don't know. This is not a thing that's necessarily my specialty. You know. Yeah, like, this makes me wonder, it's probably literally only because the NEMA 8 is so long, why the Orbiter doesn't use something like a NEMA 8.
Yeah.
And plus, they make readily available the center pinion gears, and those are really, really, really tiny.
The Orbiter is so big, though, and heavy, isn't it?
It's 160 grams. A sail fin is...
Wow.
115, so it's not a huge amount light or heavier than a sail fin, but it has like that 7.5 to 1 gear ratio, which is how it has so much torque.
Yeah. I hate Creality. Their threads are so loose that it seems like he had it properly tightened, but the filament was still getting into the threads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard to tap a good hole in aluminum.
Tell that to Creality. Oh.
And Slice. Although, to be fair, that was copper, but that actually makes it worse.
Oh, that's designed to go... What gears does that use? Oh, those are tiny gears. I don't know. I don't know. Like, what is that? It looks like somebody designed their own orbiter using planetary gears.
So remixes of it.
It's 5-to-1 ratio.
Nice.
Scale it down to fit a NEMA 8 instead. I don't know. This is a conundrum now. It'd be a fun project, but I think it would be absolutely useless.
What's the smallest NEMA motor that they make?
I'm willing to go out on a limb and say at least, like, physical size ratio, a NEMA 8 is the smallest one.
NEMA 6.
There's a NEMA 6?
Let's try NEMA 4. Okay, so...
A NEMA 6.
We were to say
so
get a NEMA
tiny.
6. And then slap like a 27-to-1 planetary gearbox on it.
You wouldn't even need one that big. You would only need about a 10-to-1.
Yeah, that would give you 5.8 Newton centimeters. Holy crap, $60 for one of them. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dual shaft too, so you could drive 2 extruders at once.
But
Because
what
that's how
good would
works,
that
right?
do? Well, you'd have to...
I don't know.
No.
It would be a mess, but... It would be
The only benefit that would be is if you did a Bowden drive, and at that point, why are you using a NEMA 6?
Yeah.
14 millimeters across. That is so minuscule.
30 millimeters long.
That's so tiny.
30 grams.
Well, we just hit the 2-hour mark on our stream.
Oh, nice.
So
with no one watching.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was you as the only one that was actually a viewer. Hey,
yeah, because I wanted to see your blender work.
Somebody made a 149.3 to 1 compound planetary.
Oh, I could do one better. What's the
there's a like some really high number of zeros.
P8X Extreme Duty gearboxes.
You know what I just realized?
1,728 to 1.
Wow. You know what I just remembered? The you know the Zesty Nimble?
Yeah.
They actually made a version of it for a NEMA 8 motor.
Oh, that's really weird because the whole thing was the motor isn't on the head.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they're using a worm gear. Direct drive option using NEMA 8. It only weighs 80 grams.
Wow.
That is less than a Sherpa. You know, Have you seen the direct drive version of it?
I haven't. Have you seen the Sherpa Micro?
I have not seen a Sherpa Micro, no.
I think it's around 60 grams.
60 grams.
I would have to find it. I don't think it's public release yet, that's the thing.
Oh.
What the heck is this thing?
It's the remote drive version, but he made a version that fits a NEMA 8. You know, I might... Oh, he also did the version that fits a really thin pancake NEMA 17.
I hate that I want to try this.
I actually want to try it too. Part of me wants to go and actually design a version that fits on the Cobalt. Like, I don't know why, but like... I'm not super happy with the sail fin. It's really good, but it's got some limitations. One of which being the fact that it only flows 48 cubic millimeters a second. Max.
Only. and that's through a 0.4 millimeter nozzle, too.
No, that's the max speed of the extruder.
What do you mean?
It's maxing out the torque of the NEMA 14.
Yeah, but
go that
as
fast.
you go to bigger nozzles, you'll require less torque to push the same amount of plastic.
True.
So you could probably push like 70 cubic millimeters per second or something if you had a 1 millimeter nozzle on there. But that's illegal for speedboat races, so...
True. This thing only uses a 10 to 1 ratio. This option is recommended for high-speed printing over 150 millimeters per second.
Are you talking about that NEMA 8 one?
No, that's what they recommend with the NEMA 17 for the remote drive. Direct drive with the NEMA 14, they recommend the 20 to 1 ratio. 2,768 steps per millimeter.
Wow.
For the 20 to 1. With 0.9 motor, so it's really only about half of that.
Did they take down the Sherpa Micro? Oh, guess they did.
Really?
Maybe I'm just hallucinating. I don't... Oh, nope, Sherpa Micro, there it is. This thing is so cute. And probably a pain to print.
I bet. If it's anything like the Mini... I gotta see this now.
Looks very similar to the sail fin with some of its parts.
Actually, it does.
I love how, like, this is a topology optimized extruder. Everything on here is meant as thin as possible.
Good lord, this is why I don't like the Sherpa. Like,
Okay, why did they say
FDM printing?
Why do they say a 50 to 10 gear ratio? Just say 5 to 1.
Yeah. Like, there was something I was looking that used like a 47 to something or 46 to something ratio, but it was like perfectly breakable down or perfectly broken down.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you do that?
Wow, there are 4 STLs for it.
I mean, that's how many there are for a sail fin.
Yeah, I guess.
The thing basically, it looks like a sail fin, but topology optimized, like you said.
Yeah.
Like that front piece and the curve that the motor's put at, it looks like a sail fin.
Yep.
That's so weird. I don't know. I might go and try and do this NEMA 8 Zesty Nimble.
That'd be cool.
That'll be for another day, but it looks like it could be a really interesting little build.
You know the smart materials cabinet for the Ultimaker S5?
Yeah.
So the only reason that I would want that is because it's humidity control, and you could just tell it to select a certain filament to print with. That would be so convenient. Like, I don't care about multi-material printing. I just want to, or I should say that, like, multi-color stuff doesn't interest me, but just be able to have my printer automatically load filament.
Yeah, that's handy.
Have 5 spools loaded up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So do you actually print out the worm gears? You do. You actually
For the
print
Zesty Nimble thing?
Yeah, you print out all
Wow.
the gears for it. Not tried the direct mounting options for the NEMA 8 or the NEMA 14. Huh. Interesting. It's an interesting idea. It's a very, very interesting idea.
Yay, printer's 75% done.
Well, I think I'm gonna get off here. This has been fun. It's been lonely, but fun.
Yep, see ya.
Did have 8 separate people to come in and join, though. So
We have?
Yeah, there's been 8 total views.
And they stayed for an average of 5 seconds?
Average view time of 16 minutes and 14 seconds.
Oh, okay. That's probably me bringing up the view time by 2 hours, personally.
Yeah, It says the way that they get that is they just divide the total number of total number of views by the total time watched. So
Yep.
I think you're throwing my metrics off.
Yep, definitely.
But I got done what I wanted to, getting the Cobalt ready for Microfit Junior.
Yep, and I have the 2.2 version of Atom done to print out today. Or tonight.
Nice.
Whatever it is now. Oh, it's only 340.
Nice. Oh, yeah, live chat doesn't work either. Okay, well. Oh, what is this?
See ya.
Yep. Thanks for joining.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.